क्या आप लोगों का PMS भी अंडर परफॉर्म कर रहा है? So today we'll be talking about 3 major reasons that why your PMS is underperforming. So the number one reason to begin with, which is the most important reason of all, is that your PMS is holding excess cash. When I say excess cash, I mean to say कि आपका PMS 30% से ज़्यादा कैश होल्ड करता है. जब आपका PMS 30% से ज़्यादा कैश होल्ड कर रहा है तो obviously it will underperform. That's the basic thing. अब the number 2 point in this point is that if your PMS, for example, let me tell you that there is one PMS which is managed by a boutique fund house. I'm not taking the name, but there are like not one strategy, there are 2-3 funds like this who are taking money from investors, but they are keeping 60-70% of the portfolio into cash. So if you are, and when this question was raised by investors to the fund managers that why you are not investing the money, then their answer was that we are short of ideas. The simple thing is that if you are short of ideas, then why you are taking money from the investors? That is the basic question. So if you are taking money from the investors just to charge your management fees, that's the only reason I believe then. So instead, if you are not having ideas, the better thing is not to give these fund houses your money where they are short of ideas. Whenever they will have the idea, you give them your money. That's simple. The second point is that your PMS has a lot of diversification in your portfolio. When I say a lot of diversification, your PMS is holding stocks which are more than 40 scripts. So instead, this is not a strategy. This is completely a confusion that has been created in your portfolio. So this was the second most important point, that you should go with some strategies where the number of stocks are between 20-25 stocks. That's all. Instead, if you want a higher stock, like you want 50 stock portfolio or a 60 stock portfolio, then you better go and invest in a mutual fund rather than investing in a PMS. The third point is that high churn and low return. Then if you think that frequent buying and selling will make you outshine all of the investors and you look very smart, let me tell you one thing. At the end of the year, all the tax burden is on the investor in a PMS. Whereas in a mutual fund, all the tax burden, if you are not redeeming your money, is exempt from taxes. So it racks up all the cost. Frequent buying and churning only adds up in the cost, nothing else. And it's ultimately hurting your returns. So this was all about 3 major points that your PMS is underperforming. In case if you are willing to invest in any of the PMSs or AIFs, we have created a platform where you come and we will guide you and you can select one strategy according to what you need. Thank you.